what are you gonna do? You can tell that this is going to be an amazing way to network. I have been able to network with truly the biggest names in my industry. I have been able to build relationships with some amazing people that I look up to and get myself in front of my ideal audience fast. I mean, what more could we ask for? 4 specific things you can do if you are trying to create your network and build your influence in Clubhouse, and you want to do it in a way that makes people want to show up and hang out with you again. If you start a room and you get bigger people in your industry in it, just host the room. Don't make it about you. Really make it about those people who have come into your room and are kindly sharing their time and their expertise to speak on a subject that you've created a room about. I've been hosting rooms with seriously the biggest YouTube growth experts on the planet. When I get those people into my room, I know that that is my time to just hostess the room, to keep it flowing, to keep questions coming, and really let those experts shine. I really think because of that, they trust me and they know when they come into my room, I'm gonna make a space that is about them and not about me. I promise you, you are going to build a following by default. I gain a following every single time I host a room, and because now some of these big names follow me, I show up as somebody who is being followed by those people, and so I'm gaining a following that way too. I don't actually make the room about me, and I really seldomly talk about who I am when I'm in the room, but I am getting a following because of it, and I really feel like I'm getting a trusted following. So how do you get these big names in your room, and how do you get these people in your room? That's gonna be my 4th tip, and it's coming up. So now you're kind of wondering, well, if you're not getting a chance to speak, or if you're not sort of selling your salad, how are people finding you? That is where having a really good bio on Clubhouse comes in. I've done this one simple thing in my description box, and I promise you it is working. If you have an opt-in, if you have a freebie, if you have something of service to the people that are showing up in the rooms that you are hosting, put it in your description box. I have a YouTube storyboard PDF that is totally free that people can get from me if they simply go watch one of my YouTube videos. So what I've done with my description box is I've put that in there. People DM me on Instagram, I send them to my YouTube video, I get YouTube growth out of it, I get YouTube views out of it, I get them on my mailing list. It all works out. If you have something of service to the people that are in the Clubhouse rooms that you're hanging out in, pop it in there. You are going to see a result of that, and you don't have to take up airtime in the room to do it. I want to do a whole video on using that Clubhouse description box. If you think I should, then like this video right now so I know it's a good idea, and subscribe to this channel while you're here. Okay, so we've talked about when you start a room and you're the host of the room and you get really great people that you would love to build a network with into that room. We've talked about letting them speak. We've talked about how to get yourself noticed and how to get leads from your ideal people by using your description box. Another thing that I've learned since I've been using Clubhouse that I'm gonna tell you because it is amazing is make relationships with other people who are often hosting rooms in your niche. I've built a relationship with 3 or 4 different people who are showing up a lot as moderators in rooms that are talking about my ideal topic. And now that we have this relationship, we know that we work really well together. They commonly invite me up onto the stage and give me a moderator role when they're hosting a room. I feel like we have to talk about that a little bit more. When I get a bigger name in my niche in one of my rooms, what I do right away is I make them a moderator. I want to have that green star beside their names and my name. People really like being made a moderator in a room. They're more likely to stay in that room, give their advice, give their feedback, help out the people who are visiting that room. It works good for everybody. So when you have somebody jump into your room and they're a big name, I'm telling you, give them that green star right away, make them a moderator, and know your role in that room to just host it. How this seems to work is it becomes a bit of a symbiotic relationship. It has happened on more than one occasion that I show up in a room and I'm truly just there to listen, and all of a sudden I'm getting an invitation to be a speaker. So when you have the chance and those big names or people that you look up to have come into your room, give them that green star right away. But now you want to know, how do I get people into my room? How am I even starting a room and getting traffic into it? I'm going to give you a technique that I'm using. Now, I am a small YouTuber and nobody knows who I am from Adam, but I've been able to create rooms that are getting the biggest names in YouTube into my rooms. So when I'm in a room that has a bunch of people that I would like to network in it, and that room is closing, I make another room immediately. In fact, while the speaker is talking about closing the room, I am already working at opening a room, and I have that room ready to go as soon as they say that their room is closed. So as soon as that room's done, they're gonna head over to their hallway and look for a room to join next. Be that room that's available to join next and ping all of those people as they're coming out of the room that's closing. I'm gonna go ahead and coin a term for Clubhouse, call this the room bounce, that you bounce people out of the room that is finishing and into your room that you're starting. Every time I've done this, I've been able to bring people over to my room. Right away, I make 3 or 4 of them a moderator. That gets sent out to all of their people, and all of their people come over, and now you've got a room that's come to life and it's on your ideal topic. So that is how I bounce a room into a room that I'm creating. All of those people are already on the platform. We know that their attention is looking for a new room to start. That is my secret hack for getting really amazing people into your room. Since I've been using Clubhouse, my Instagram is growing, my YouTube channel is growing, my views on YouTube is growing, my authority in the small YouTube space is growing, and my relationships with big YouTubers are growing. All the things are happening. Find me on Clubhouse. I love emceeing a room, so if you're big on Clubhouse and you want an MC, reach out to me. I'm at Liz Brousseau. Here's to you, here's to your success, and we'll talk to you soon.